Alright guys, this is Rick with BamAquatics again. We're going to show you the brine shrimp hatchery that I've been using. This is one that I got that doesn't require any air. It's very simple to use. It's very easy to use, but it doesn't give you as many brine shrimp as I would like. So we're going to go through it. I'm going to show you how this works, and maybe if you just have a few tanks, this would probably be a great way to go. And it's worked okay for me so far, but I'm probably going to upgrade to a larger brine shrimp hatchery where I can get more brine shrimp. But this one's really easy to use. It's the Hobby brine shrimp hatchery. And it comes, it has this top like this. Then it has the inside ring like this. Has a little collection cup here. And then of course it comes with the bottom piece. And there's a fill line inside there. You can probably see that little line is the fill line. You fill it to that, not the top line, but the second line right there, right inside there. And you fill it to that line with water. The way I do it, this fits just down inside there. It has a little slot that it goes in, and then this, of course, there's a little slot in the middle for that. And then this will go on top. But first, the way I do it is I dissolve some salt in a container first. So I get warm water and put 2 tablespoons of salt in the in this container with warm water and let the salt dissolve first. And then I fill it up to the line. So I'm going to do that. Like I said, I use 2 teaspoons of the salt. I use the aquarium salt. You could use aquarium salt like this, or you could also use just a non-iodized salt. But you don't want to have any iodine in your salt that you use. So I use this API aquarium salt, and that's worked well. But if you get some non-iodized salt, like from Walmart or somewhere like that, that would work just as good. But you definitely want to make sure there's no iodine in it. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 teaspoons of this in this container with warm water, and we're going to let that dissolve, and then we'll be back. See here, I've got the salt in this container with warm water, and I'm letting that dissolve. I let this pretty much dissolve all the way, and then I add this to the container. But while we're waiting on that to happen, I'll show you a little bit more about this. As you can see, the way it's designed, it has the black and then it has this white. And this goes down in there. And so the brine shrimp kind of have to go under and over this little maze to get to the inside. So we're going to put the brine shrimp eggs around the outside, the exterior of the tank, of the container, and they'll have to go over and under and swim in and get into this container here in the middle. And so that's where the collection will be. And when you put the lid on it, then it's going to only let the light get to the portion where the collection is. And so they are attracted to the light, and so they'll go to that. So we're going to continue here, let this continue to dissolve, and then we'll be back and we'll show you where we go from here. Alright guys, so once the water dissolves the salt, and that's all dissolved, then what you do next is you just fill up your container here with the salt, and you fill it up to the line there. And I just dissolve the salt in there, and then I just get more water to finish filling up the container here. Right up to that line right there. And then we have brine shrimp eggs here. These are 80% grade A brine shrimp eggs. These are the ones that came with they were free when you ordered this kit. So that's what I have. And there's a little scoop inside here. So I'm going to open it up and see if I can do this one-handed here. It's not my strong suit. You basically get 3 of these little scoops. Just like that. You put them around the outside edge here. So we're going to add 2 more. So when you get it done, it's going to look like that. So then you put the top on and you keep it in a warm area. I keep it in the bathroom because that's an area that stays pretty warm. And leave it in here, and then after mine usually take about 12 to 18 hours to begin to see the first shrimp. And so we're going to come back after that point in time. You put the top on, and you put it on there. There's a little thing that says open and close there. So I just aimed a closed line with this here and just put it on there like that, and then we're going to close it up. So we leave it just like that. It'll be like this, and we'll come back and check on it after 12 to 18 hours. Alright guys, this is what happens after about 24 hours. I think you can probably see them moving around in there. So you've got your live brine shrimp here. So I'm going to show you the guppies love when I feed them this live brine shrimp. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to feed it to the guppies, and I'll show you how they love it, and then I'm going to show you what happens then when I put this back. You can actually get a couple of containers of it out with one mix. So I'm going to show you what the next container looks like, and then we may even do a third one before we end this video. So we'll be right back and show you feeding the guppies. Look at them go crazy for the brine shrimp. All the little fry up here just love it. And the others love it too. They go crazy for the brine shrimp. Very healthy for the fry. See, there's a lot in there, and I've experimented with this and found that when you do it like that, like we described, that you get a lot of brine shrimp out of this, and you can get several containers like this. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Stay tuned. Later on we're going to show you the new way I'm going to do brine shrimp.